Hello, everyone. Raymond Mhor, Kilted Prepper here. I just saw some breaking news and I thought I'd put together a quick video to keep you guys abreast. And the breaking news is that it looks like Russia has sent 2 missiles into Poland. Now, this town is right on the border of Poland and Ukraine. And so there's a lot of things going. There's a lot of people talking, and it's going to be a very interesting situation. One of the things I want to encourage you to do is keep an eye on the news for the next 24 hours and then look at your preps, folks, and see what is going on. Because if this is the case, and if Russia did, in fact, send missiles into Poland on purpose, then this is going to ramp things up quite a bit, quite quickly. I wanted to share the screen here with you and show you some stuff. Newsmax is reporting here, reports of Russian missiles hitting Poland, raising NATO alarm. Now, Poland is part of NATO's alliance, and under Article 4 or Article 5, basically it states, if one gets hit, they're all hit. And so this is something that is very concerning. Fox News also reporting Russian missiles cross into NATO and kills 2. Senior U.S. intelligence official has stated this. Another here, Daily Wire. Russian missiles fired into NATO member Poland, killing 2, report says. And then now Poland has just come out, and Poland is considering NATO Article 4 activation. And again, this is, so it was either Article 4, Article 5, I forget which ones it was. But basically, if one gets hit, they all get hit. So there's a lot of talk going on between the countries trying to determine if, in fact, this was Russia or not. We don't know 100%. I do belong to Telegraph, and wanted to share some stuff with you here. This is, folks, if you want to look up the Kilted Prepper News, I've just created this channel. And what I'm going to do is start posting urgent news that I have from all my news sources and news feeds and everything. But I'm going to start posting. So if you want to get quick news, get on Telegram and then look for the Kilted Prepper News and join my channel. So I'm going to be pushing out news, pushing out other information that is important to preppers around the world. So, but here, as you can see, breaking news is senior U.S. intelligence official says Russian missiles crossed into NATO member Poland, killing 2. Now, the key word here is NATO member. Next, we have some video footage here. Let's see if I can share this here. What we're seeing is first reports or first video of the damage done in Poland. Then, 2 strikes on targets near the Ukraine-Poland state border were undertaken with Russian weaponry, Russian Defense Ministry. There is speculation that, and I hate saying this, but there is speculation that Ukraine might have done this for a false flag event. Russia has just come out. Again, Moscow calls reports of Russian missiles hit Poland provocation. And then finally, down here, we see Ukraine calls for immediate NATO summit after reported Poland attacks. So these are things that could be heating up rather quickly, and something that we need to really, consider and keep an eye on the news. I would strongly suggest looking at alternative news sources. Some places that I like are Zero Hedge. Let's see. Organic Prepper, some of your other alternative news sources. Do me a favor, in fact, go down and put in the comments any alternative news sources that you get, as well as overseas news sources. And then by reading all these, what we can do is determine what's going on, because there's voices over here that are talking, and then there's voices over here that are talking. And at times it's hard to feel out the noise. So by having a good rounded source of different news informations, what you can do is kind of read between the lines and see what's going on. But right now, things are looking rather interesting with what's going on with these two missiles landing in Poland and what's going on there. Now, another thing I want to do, share once again, go to my website, raymondmhor.com, where you can find a lot of good information. I talked about this earlier on, about several weeks ago, talking about where the world is on the brink of a World War III. And what I presented were some facts of what's going on. Again, we had boots on the ground, went into Poland, and so there's possible mission creep going on there. Russia has deployed MiG-31s armed with Kanzal missiles, and these are hypersonic missiles that are nuclear capable. And the former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev threatens Ukraine with nukes. So a lot of things are going on. Now, recently what's happened is Russia has pulled back off of the Ukrainian border and retreating, in a sense, from Kharkov, I believe is the name of the city. And that's in southern Ukraine. And so they're pulling back on that. So we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. Preparing for the perfect storm. And this is, again, with all the things that are going on in the world today, I really encourage you guys to kind of double down on your preps and really get moving on it. And, there's several things that you can do, but what I've done here is, this is an article on my website, Preparing for the Perfect Storm and Getting Ready to Hit the U.S. this winter. This winter is going to be very cold, folks, and it's going to be pretty drastic with all the stuff that's going on. And with raising fuel prices, raising energy prices, raising food prices and everything, now is the time to really double down and start, stocking up your pantry if you haven't done so. But here's some articles. But one thing that I do want to share with you here is this article here. Food prices will escalate dramatically. Prepare now. And what I've done here is I've created a budget-conscious preparedness list for beginners. And this is quite an extensive list. I give you a 4-week plan just to get you going and moving forward. And then after that, I give you a larger basic food list of things that you can then start working on for the longer term to continue to grow that pantry. But again, check my website out, raymondmhor.com or thekiltedprepper.com. It'll take you both to the same website and things. But it is interesting, the fact that reports are coming in that Russian missiles are hitting Poland. And again, we've only heard of 2 missiles and 2 individuals have died because of this. But this town is on the very border of Ukraine and Poland. So it's still wondering, is this a misfire? Did they, didn't aim the missiles properly or what? Did it just go right over the border? So again, I really encourage you to stay tuned to your news and then again, double down on your preps. Do me a favor, folks, if you haven't gone to my website, do go to my website and make sure that you subscribe. Right here is signing up for my free newsletter. I'm going to be sending out more articles and news and information, really keeping you guys abreast of what's going on. And if there's any topics or anything that you'd like for me to talk about, please contact me and let me do that for you. And just look into it, see if I can, giving you some great nuggets of information, as well as helping others with articles, videos, and other information like that. So that's everything from here. My name is Raymond Mhor. We'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. And Kilted on.